Well, hello everyone and welcome back to PlayFrame for some more tactical breach wizardry. We can get outfits this time. Huzzah! For both of us. What do we get though? Desert detachment, jungle tracker. Not that these have any, mechanical use in-game that I'm aware of, but this one at least seems like we would hide better, you know? I'll take it. You are already kind of equipped for desert camo. But you did just die recently, so let's embrace this goth look for a single episode phase. Anything new on the map to be doing? I don't think so. At least not yet. Great. Moving on. That's a very good hat. You're a very good hat. Okay, we've exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I've got something for you. Your dog tags? They're my vessel. Keep them with you and you'll get some of my brain future eyes. Your foresight? It won't be as clear as what I see, but it should be enough to save your ass now and then. Zan, I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me their vessel before. Well, you just saved my life for the second time in 2 days. I was barely conscious in there, and somehow you carried it. Kinda fuzzy on it myself. But also, you trusted me on this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me in a long time. Becoming a wanted criminal did help clinch the decision. It's nice to have a geopolitical crisis as an excuse to reconnect. Of course, man, you've never let me down. It is still the funniest response. It is, right? Alright, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. And back to mocking your age, if you last that long. Oof. Noak's Bar, late morning. Alright, what's next? I've got to meet my contact in Jalippa. Jalippa? I don't know. Pay him for the ride and see if he's got anything new. Want company? Nah, it'll only spook him. You two see the sights. Well, speaking of people you haven't paid, we broke you out of torture prison. And if you want to finish the job, you could get my gear back. I thought I did. You used it to reverse us? That's just my res bag. They also took Ghost Skull Gary and my tibia of trauma transference. The skull in your bag, that's not Ghost Skull Gary? Did that skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe that anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was obviously Nigel. Good new addition to our team, I think. Reactor Black Sight, Armory Wing. We're back. So how do those flasks work? Is it a skink tears base or hex sap? They're just drugs. I just throw drugs at people. And that works? What do the drugs do? So you've got no other craft right now? What do the drugs do? Loss of balance, drowsiness, some light hallucinations. If you like pushing people around, it makes that a lot easier. I do. And that works? It works on people who breathe. So you've got no other craft right now. Just power over life and death. And I can open a portal to a void dimension. Well, let's dig into that. She shrugs. I don't know, I just point this cool-ass key at a wall and something opens. Push someone into it, they come back an hour later with 1,000-yard stare and a newfound interest in investment banking. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Oh, now we are talking. All right, let's do this. Windows that can go anywhere. The dream. All right, we got 4 enemies, a laptop we need to hit, and a reinforcement door that's going to be a concern. And this dude definitely needs to be dealt with first. No question. So let's, Let's start sending you over here. This positioning may not be the best, but we're going to find out. I'm going to... Okay, we can only do this once. We're going to create a death's door right here. Yes. And then throw a sedative cocktail that makes all of you a little easier to knock around. Let's just read the description. Throw a flask that leaves everyone in a 1-tile radius sedated, losing 1 health per turn, and unsteady, +1 to incoming knockback. Love that. All of you. Catch. Great. Also, Resurrect costs 1 mana. Revive a nearby body with full health and 1 mana. If used on a living ally, kill them first. Revived enemies consider everyone hostile and are stunned for a turn and cost no mana to res. Also pretty good. But for now, maybe you should just take cover. While Jen handles the rest, or tries. Yeah. Window over here. All I need to see. So, grab intel. Chain bolt. That's not going to finish you. Not ideal, but what are our bonus goals? Finish by end of turn 3, use death's door to eliminate a hostile. Well, we're definitely going to do that much, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's not going to knock you straight through. Okay. Change of plan. And position. You are going to start by going here. And yeah, we're actually going to not have you go quite so far either. Yep, nope. Back it up. I want you to still be able to take cover. So start by going here. Death's door. Sedative cocktail. Your turn. This will hopefully work. Grab that intel. Chain bolt. 1 out the window. 3. They'll still be standing, but not for long. Boom, boom, yes. Beautiful. And actually, oh, I used my action. Never mind. Can't static blast on top of it to move again. Tragedy. Although, if I did this instead, well, I wouldn't be able to take out more than 1. And that is valuable at this time. 1, 2, 3. We'll stick with that plan. And take cover. And take cover. We'll save the Gale Grenade. He's gonna die to the sedative. Well, get knocked out from the sedative. In a moment anyway. Down you go. Awesome. Solid first turn. Okay. Now, I can run this far. Hit you with a static blast. Oh, wait. I'm gonna run up here. Sedative cocktail. Can't hit both of you, tragically. But that's okay. It can hit you, and that's all it takes. Then static blast. Nope. Chain bolt to hit you as well. Nope, back it up. Sedative cocktail. Affect this guy instead. I really want that Overwatch nonsense dealt with. If I use Chain Bolt, I can't move again, and I really do want to move again. It doesn't have to happen on this turn. Yeah, now we're getting this done. Okay. A 1. Oh, that still isn't going to knock you out. 2, 3. I stand corrected. Everyone's pretty well handled at this point. Feeling good about how that went. End turn. Hit thing. Lock door. Boom. And we're in business. Go team. Confidence all around. Okay, what's behind this door is not good. Specifics? I don't know, these tags don't give me a clear picture like Zan has, but it feels kinda blammy. Then you should go first. Oh, real nice. Look, if you can raise the dead too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely die today. Don't like any part of that sentence, especially the part where you're right. Yeah. Okay, yep. Let Jen get killed. Okay. But still finish by end of turn 2. Jen, unreasonable. Well, have fun. It's not like I'm going to be able to get anywhere because this proximity mine's going to explode with lethal force the instant I step in here, but theoretically I would move, like, here or something. Kaboom. Resurrect Jen. Okay. Can I do that from here? I can. Resurrect. Cannot do that from here. I need to move somewhere better to do that, where I can actually see. Makes a kind of sense. Let's get you over here. I like this plan. Resurrect the Jen. Like you do. Grab that intel. Throw sedative cocktail. Can't reach that guy, but we can reach you, and that's going to be good enough. And then... can't quite get a death's door where I would most like it right now, but we'll manage. Take some cover. You can't move any further than that, tragically. Okay. Can't even hit him. Fine. Well, with this, you'll get to move again, so great. Okay, moving there, probably not great. Let's settle for... Now, you know what? Here and lock the door. Ooh, neutralized. While targeted by a neutralizer's beam, you cannot use any spells. Generally anything except moving and throwing things. They target whoever is closest. I see. Mean. Okay. Well, that's not the plan anymore then. I will instead grab this. And wait, I guess. Yep. Okay. But now I can probably... I'm being targeted, of course. Of course. Of course. All kinds of not ideal. At least we can seal a door. Will this stun you enough to where you... No. Okay. Back it up. Instead, death's door right here. Sedative cocktail. I don't think it's going to knock him in there, much as I'd really love it to. I would so love it to. Maybe there's a better position we can move you. If we move you... Here's still not great in terms of you being vulnerable, but you can at least get this out of the picture. And that feels good. You can move here, take him out, move here, seal that door. Alas, we can't do anything about that. I love that your bag is just bleeding all the time. Oh wait, you can move here. Rad. Why are you allowed to Did me using this get all of the moves back for everybody? Because that's huge if so. I feel like probably not, but I'll take it. I guess there's no enemies in here, so we can move at will. Rad. Forgot about that part of the rules. Heck yeah, go team. One more zone to clear. All right, we're here. They stashed my stuff in the next room on the way to the cells. So what are we looking for? Vessels or channels? I don't know what that means. I only know the word arcana from TV. No one taught you how to do this stuff? When you summon the living dead in an operating room, no one shows up with a free ride to wizard school. The cops show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you get out of that alive, you go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean to patronize. I'm just impressed you can use vessels untrained. Explain vessel. The key you use to open portals. If an item lets you do something different to your main craft, it's a vessel. Another caster carried it long enough that it picked up some of their craft. So your key, a dealer in a skull mask gave me that for rezzing her partner from a ketamine overdose. Okay, so she probably had a sideline in Eldritch Gateways. Then anything that just improves your main craft is a channel. So your wand is a channel and your broom is a vessel. Oh my god. I mean, it's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot I brought my broom. Oh my god, that's gonna make things so much easier. Let's read the description of Broom Breach and use it this turn. We have had that on our back for every mission so far. What does it do? Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room from any other window as long as the space is clear. That's pretty good. I'm gonna use that. What are our objectives this turn? Or just this place? Finish by end of turn 1. Okay, this turn, fine. Gracious, Jen. Use Death's Door to eliminate a hostile. I'd love to do that. I will gladly, happily do that. Okay. I'll figure out how to do that once we're inside. And we're in. So, we're moving. First, you move here. Death's Door. Okay, no, you gotta get inside first. First, you move here. Seal that. Broom Breach. Okay, Broom Breach is not an action. It doesn't require a resource. I can just do it twice per each encounter. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to do this in one turn. Okay. Okay. Back it up. If you go here first, you can Death's Door, place that right there, grab that intel, sedative on this dude. You can okay, you can Static Blast, knock him through that. Great. And then move again. Can you move again if I do that? No, okay, so, yeah. It's pretty sure it didn't work that way, but yeah. One turn. Bonkers. How? Okay, no, back it up. Let's start by getting you in the other room because I think that's going to open up more options for us. So you move here. Broom Breach to here. Awesome. Use laptop. Opens door. And also that guy gets hit by the Overwatch thing, which also great. You can move here. Seal that. What else can I do from here? I won't take either of these two dudes out, but I can. That's gonna hurt you, but maybe still work. Doesn't allow us to use Death's Door to eliminate a hostile yet, though, and that's a problem. How would you do this in one Oh, I see, because I can... There's a window there, too. Okay. Now I'm just really dying to figure out how this puzzle works. So, like... How? How to do it? How would that work? I may not manage to figure this out, but I'm just so curious now. If I... If I move you here, I could Death's Door. Can I do that on a door? No, I can't do it on a door. Okay, that's tragic, but good to know. Okay, here's an idea. Death's Door here. All right, I got it. I think. Assuming this works the way I hope it does. Okay, seal that door. Death's Door here. Sedative cocktail here to make you easier to knock around. You can throw your Gale Grenade there. Ah, it didn't send him far enough. Dang it. I thought I had it cracked. How... How? Might just be that I need more perks spent on abilities to give me more tools. That is entirely possible. If I were to hit him with a static blast from here, where would it knock him? Back there. Which probably also wouldn't do it. So, like, if I Death's Door on that wall, for example, and Sedative Cocktail, and you move there, and then Static Blast, that probably still isn't going to do it, I don't think. It might. I'm feeling skeptical, though. Nope, it worked. Awesome. Okay, we've solved this part of the room. You're going to get shot as soon as that opens, which is not great. But we can't have everything. Room breach. Plus, if I can manage to, I don't know, chain bolt now. Ah. And if I do that, yep, down you go. Okay, yeah, this... I don't think it's possible for me to do this in one turn, tragically. Alas. Not in any way I can think of, anyway. So let's move you in here. Get you that intel. You... Broom breach to here. Use our laptop. They take damage. Chain bolt. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to do it. Not quite. Not as much as one might like. Gale grenade won't knock him far enough. Ugh. I want it to work so bad. Well, an imperfect win is still a win. Can take cover. We can do one more broom breach to get ourselves over here. Seal this one up. Do a gale grenade to at least knock you out the window. I'll take it. It's gonna have to do. 1 damage for you, but we'll survive. Not ideal, but that's fine. We're gonna make this work. Okay. You... Oh, good, you can move. This is great. Let's move you over here. And then you can place your death's door. And throw a cocktail to hit these two. Awesome. And you can chain bolt to wrap up this business. Awesome. Seal that door. And we win. Right? Yes. Done. Your standards are too high, Jen. What am I to do? Mission complete. Retrieve Ghost Skull Gary? Complete. Retrieve the tibia of trauma transference? Complete. Remember Jen has a broom? Complete. Very good. It's a very good video game. And upgrades for anyone? Hey, one for you. Fantastic. And we can see your whole desk situation, which is quite themed. We've got a gravestone for a desktop, your revolver for healing. Feels like there's some portmanteau here. Reviver, revolver, somewhere in there. Floating green gems on chains. Box with body parts in it. First aid kit. Normal, which is honestly kind of funny as well. Some bones, some books. Gary, I assume. It's very good. But also, sedative cocktail could just increase the sedation to all targets. So I'm guessing the sedation... Yeah, okay, so it would be a 2 health poison per turn, which pretty good. +1 unsteady to central target. Okay, so this is to all targets, this is just to central. So they could be knocked back twice. Or all targets also take 1 damage on impact, which could be pretty handy. But then, Death's Door. 1 more use per encounter could be very fun. Or if a target is pushed into the tile in front of the portal, it will pull them in. Also good. Yeah, that's way more lenient in terms of where someone has to get knocked to end up going into the thing. Ah, tough choices. Yeah, I really like this Death's Door. I feel like one of these two. let's try that one. Because we can also do, like, perk refunds, I think. I think we can respec. Yeah, we totally can, I think. Probably. Oh, yeah, we can refund as desired. Excellent. Good. Map situation still much the same. Making good progress here in Act 2. No new chats. Let's look at some outfits, though. Let's get everyone back to their default look. Honestly, for now, I do like their default looks, but the options you have. Funeral chic. Frontier medicine. Cult phase. Med school. Death MD. Goodness. It's quite the escalation. All of your default looks are quite good, to be honest. Okay, I think that will do it for this week. Let's keep these shorter. Again, my poor voice. I don't know why. This one's... I guess I'm recording a lot of reading-heavy series lately. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for some more of this delightful thing on Monday. Take care. Goodbye.